People, mainly Paul, tell me I'm obsessive about things. However, I do like a little bit of order and control in my life.
We're the happy headers, and I think she's OCD.
I do not have OCD anymore.
I think you do. I think you do. But obsessiveness, you get this in every area of your life. And why you say that you need a bit of order, a bit of structure, you need to know what the ground rules are. If you're too tied to that, you can't have freedom to express, freedom to deviate. So, like, if you want the same things done in the same way every day, well, people can say, well, that's discipline, that's good, that's going to be bad. It's boring.
Paul, I totally disagree. I think we need to have a little bit of structure in our lives. We need to have things organised. I don't think that you can truly, do your job well if you're not organised. Like, you see how much it costs us every day.
We're very disorganised here.
Things sorted out. Yeah, but we have a structure. We know when we're coming in and setting things up and whatever else.
Start.
Yes, and we know what we're going to talk about sometimes as well. When Paul's not attacking me about being obsessive with things.
But it needs to be pointed out.
I think obsession is very good, actually.
It needs to be named.
Yes.
You see, I mean, you can be fanatical. You can be a fan of something in a good way that can edify you, can build you, support you emotionally in your personality.
Yeah.
But if it's too hands-on, that is smothering, especially like if you're in a relationship, whether it's a personal relationship with your significant other or whether it's a work relationship, a work environment.
Yeah, it depends, I suppose, really, doesn't it? I remember when I met my husband first, actually. It's like over 20 years ago now, lads. It's gaining on me, but I remember I opened one of his drawers to see what was going on in there, and he had all his socks were lined up, like really straight. I was like, oh my God. He's actually quite messy. I'm quite a messy person with my clothes and things like that, but he's not. He's very neat. But then I'm obsessive about different things, like the mugs in the cupboard. All the handles need to be facing in.
Really?
Upside down. Yeah,
it's
like
just
that.
not because you think I'll knock down everything when I'm kind of going for my.
No, I'm afraid I don't
my
want
own
it
special
to become
mug that's in
contaminated with dust or anything getting into it once I've cleaned it.
I stayed overnight in somebody's
Sterilised
house one time. Colleague, friend. And it was an old house, and they did kind of converted one of the rooms into a bathroom, shower and that. So I kind of go in there, do my business morning thing. I'm gonna have a shower.
Yeah.
And I knew she was OCD in ways, none of her years. But I opened this door, and it's a cupboard, and everything in it. There's lines of toothpaste, shampoo, everything is lined up, labels out, and I kind of go, this psycho moment where I thought, there's somebody behind me now about to stab me. I just thought, I need to get the hell out of here.
It's like
I didn't have a shower. I just I need to get it.
Really?
I need to get the hell out of here.
Oh my God, you're so weird.
Because
Paul.
the whole
she
cupboard
likes to be organised.
Well, it was full of identical toothpastes and identical conditioners and shampoo and shower gels and everything like that. Everything was lined up exactly the same.
I don't see the problem with that. Like, I don't change my toothpaste. I use the same one all the time.
Would
I don't like the taste
would you
of the
have
other
15
ones.
tubes of toothpaste in your cabinet in your bathroom, all lined up in the same way?
If they were on a special deal, for example, I might have 3 or 4 of them.
You see,
I don't see the problem with that, though.
No, it's
He thinks I'm crazy.
Yes, it is crazy. You see, but I think that at the back of obsessiveness is this need to feel secure. If things are the way you want them, if they're always as you expect them to be, you feel safe.
Well, I don't have the expectation, I would say, of everything working out the way I want it to. I wouldn't always have that expectation, but I do think that if I'm organised and I do things in a methodical way, that things will most likely go well.
Right. What if you went home today and Ger had all the furniture and everything rearranged and things moved around without telling you? Would you walk in there and go, oh, this is fabulous? Or would you kind of go, I'm going to put everything back the way it was?
No, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Yeah,
right.
But that wouldn't be everybody's cup of tea now. I would know people that, like my dad, for example, has extreme obsessive compulsive disorder. Oh my gosh. Like, if you moved the ornament slightly on the, why did you move that?
Yeah.
And he'd put it back. Like,
I had an aunt like that one time. I remember going to visit her, and she had a little kind of a souvenir little rocking chair ornament on top for her telly, and I kind of go around and look, and I said, oh, what's that? Okay, put it back now. But she came into the room, she goes, Who was at that?
Oh
She knew
my
I'd
gosh,
moved
she
it.
spotted it straight away.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. She goes and she angles it right back the way it
You
was.
see, that's when I don't think it's good, when it causes anxiety, you know, or you feel like, you know, you start counting things, or the amount of times and checking constantly, repeatedly checking things. And, you know, if I open the press, for example, and one of the cups is turned up the wrong way, I don't go, something bad is going to happen. I don't get that fear anymore, do you know?
Yeah.
But I used to think, oh my God, how could that happen? What's after going on now? Oh, Jesus, you know, or if there's anything like out of place, especially when the children were babies, I was really obsessed.
Would you say were you obsessed then with cleanliness for the babies? Like, would there be germs or bacteria anywhere?
Yeah, I was worried about contamination, but in the sense of germs, sickness, contamination.
Yeah, we were the opposite. Like, we were trying out in the field and the garden to pull cabbages and carrots out of the ground with clay, and I kind of lick the clay off and just eat them.
See, taste that and see what it's
and
like.
And that's done me no harm.
I grew up like that too.
Did you? Right.
Yeah, I did. So, but I just changed when I got older.
Yeah.
You know, I just completely went the opposite way around.
What gets me is obsessiveness in relationships.
Oh God!
Because whatever about being obsessive in your own life, even if you're living with somebody, but wanting to take total ownership over a relationship and control the other person and have them a particular way, have them to conform, and it's like emotional blackmail. It's going to be, well, if you loved me, you do it this way.
It's dreadful. Like, I mean, that can go to real extremes actually, and for anyone out there who is currently going through that, please do reach out to somebody for help, because it's not an easy thing to get through. You know, people can be excessively very jealous, they can have repetitive sexual thoughts, and all of those things can be high risk, you know, for you as a person. So you've got to, you know, be careful.
When you say, like, I mean, most of us have sexual thoughts. What are you talking about when you say repetitive sexual thoughts? I mean, surely people in relationships have sexual thoughts anyway. Yeah.
Well, I suppose, like, the worst type would be of, you know, attacking somebody, or, you know,
living out a fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, but in a bad, like, constantly thinking about it, that it's not normal. Do you know what I mean?
And it's just like one person controlling the fantasy, living out their fantasy, maybe.
So in some relationships then as well, you'd have somebody who's quite obsessive about, you know, having sex a certain way. And it has to be done that way all the time. And nothing can change, you know, in order for them to feel okay with it.
Yeah.
You know, and if anything deviates, you know, if you laugh during sex, or if anything like that happened, then it's ruined. You
have to start all over again, start at the beginning, which for many of us is problematic. But one of the things we're going to talk about this in an up and coming video is the way being obsessive in a relationship, you try to control the environment of the relationship and who's around in that relationship, what friends your partner has.
Oh yeah.
And if you
how
kind
they
of go,
dress, the way they wear their hair.
if you don't like a particular friend, you need to get rid of that person.
In Paul's case, the way he wears his eyebrows.
I've only got these eyebrows, so I can't wear them any other way.
Well, you'll just do what you're told.
Okay, so if I come in next week and one eyebrow is missing.
He did it to himself.
Yes. Been obsessive. But
actually, give us a comment down below if
you
want.
I'm not shaving my eyebrows.
Yes, if you want Paul to shave off his eyebrows.
No.
Oh my God, that'd be brilliant.
I had to get other ones tattooed on or something.
Oh, dude, if we get 100 comments, he has to do it.
No. Happy headers in my eyebrows.
Yes! Oh, he keeps making it worse for himself, lads.
I do. And do you know what? We're going to finish this. We're going to finish this video before I commit to anything else that I shouldn't commit to. If you like my eyebrows or like the content that we've been spewing out here, like us, subscribe to us, and we'll talk to you soon.